The East Ridge Police Department says a semi-truck driver is under arrest and 2 people are dead following a fiery crash on I-75 yesterday.
Investigators say children were also injured there. East Ridge Police Chief Clint Usselton says Joseph Antonier was behind the wheel of a truck involved in the crash. Online arrest records show he faces more than a dozen charges, including 2 counts of reckless homicide.
Chief Usselton confirms 2 people are dead as a result of that crash. In the hours after the collision, the interstate was shut down just south of the 75-24 split as first responders cleared the road. Well, tonight we've worked to learn more about what happened. News Channel 9's Ja'Kai Spikes reports with what else we've learned from authorities.
Josh and Kim, I want you all to take a look at this semi-truck right behind me. Now, officials here at the East Ridge Police Department did tell me that the semi-truck that you see right behind me was involved in the fatal crash that happened on I-75. With that being said, the driver is now facing charges as investigators work to figure out how this crash even occurred.
Our officers received a call. Fire and police responded to I-75 northbound. I think it was around 5:20 yesterday. Reports of a multiple vehicle crash involving a semi-trailer.
Today, East Ridge Police Chief Clint Usselton identified the driver of the truck as Joseph Antonier. The truck is now at the East Ridge Police Department. You can see that the front of that truck is completely destroyed.
There were 2 cars that were engulfed in flames. They immediately began trying rescue efforts, and to speak well of humanity, several people on the interstate had actually gotten out and they were trying to rescue the people that were trapped inside the vehicles.
Chief Usselton confirmed 2 people that died in the crash. He tells me 3 people are in intensive care and 2 others who are injured are now out of the hospital. Audio from Broadcastify reveals what police and first responders saw when they arrived at the scene.
Several children trapped inside of the vehicle, people actively trying to get them out.
We do have 2 juveniles that were critically injured in the crash.
One of the drivers that was killed was from Georgia. A couple of the drivers were from Tennessee, and the driver of the truck resides in Florida.
This could have happened anywhere on any section of interstate. It's simply that at that time, at that location, there was a slowdown, and indications from what we've seen are that truck did not slow down.
We did our research and found that the company's legal name associated with the truck driver is Valparaiso Trucking Corporation. And when we called,
please leave your message for...
Now, as I said earlier, this investigation is still up under process. Depend on us to keep you updated. Also, what we forgot to mention was that the victims have not been revealed as of yet. Depend on us to keep you updated. I'm Ja'Kai Spikes, News Channel 9.
All right, Ja'Kai, thank you. Amazon provided us a statement saying truck drivers are not their employees and normally work for other companies. A spokesperson goes on to say, quote, "This is a horrible tragedy and our thoughts are with all those involved. We are cooperating with all investigations," end quote.